Hi. I'm here. Hi, hello. How's it going? My hair is extremely... I don't even know what's going on with it today. I can't explain. Hi. Lona, why you say huh? What's going on? Who got the brain cell? No one. It's out of stock? Why? But no one got it. It's not been redeemed. That's confusing. It's not been redeemed, so I don't know why it's doing that. I was so ready. I'm sorry. I can give it to you anyway. Because you probably would have gotten it. If no one else says anything. Oh my god, sorry. I'm looking at Fall Guys. We do have a bit of an issue that Fall Guys windowed mode. Oh my god, what is wrong? My mouse is like struggling. I don't know why. But Fall Guys windowed mode, it doesn't let you leave the screen of the game. Unless you're on a different tab. So I have to keep clicking the home key to be able to do anything on the OBS tab. Which is slightly annoying, but it's fine. So if you see me struggle, that's why. Let me just, hold on. Options. I don't need to put it on windowed. Because if I can't get out anyway, then that's better like this. Hello! Hi, honey. How are you? How's it going? Okay. Just made huge progress. Why? What happened? Okay, game. Oh, it was already on Fall Guys. I've not played Sims in a very long time. Anyway, Lona, I'll give you the brain cell. My dear friend. And Raven's here. Hi, hello. I've restored the Oobnet. Oh my god. I'm so excited for you. If Fall Guys decides to crash the stream, or I start feeling like I'm dizzy, then we're gonna swap. Lona did get the brain cell. Yeah, I am gonna switch to Ooblets.
I've discovered Ooblets today.
Heather keeps asking me things. She's very confused by it.
No, I didn't understand it before, but now I think I get it.
Oh, Lona's got 20 today! Woo!
I felt bad. I felt I had millions.
Well, you've got 5. You just got a few in a row.
Okay.
Anyway, hi everybody. I wanna... Oh my god, I just messed with stuff and now... Oh, that was a big mistake.
I just came to get my phone and Roblox.
Oh my god, I made OBS such a big mess. How did I do that? What? Oh no. A big fail. How did I mess that up? Okay, I fixed it. Jesus. What I really want is for chat to be massive. But that doesn't really seem to be working out for us. Oh my god. These... The new OBS update is so confusing. I don't know how to make it better. The chat is like this big and I don't know how to make it bigger. And I saw someone else did something, but I don't know how they did that. So I am just so confused. Anyway, we'll just play we'll just play Fall Guys. Let's see. Where's the music? Is my volume just really low? I guess so. Stripy socks. I already have yellow socks. I don't need stripy ones. I'll take it. And then colors. No, I have loads of money, so I don't actually care. Hi, Inka! I'm finally getting boba tomorrow. Oh my god. That's so good. Heather, you've got that stupid thing now. The badge that you didn't want. You're stuck with it now.
You're not subbed.
You are? It's the first badge. That's your sub badge. This is what you get for turning it back on. Yeah. I know. I look so ugly. Anyway, I'm gonna not play with people yet. Maybe I will in a bit. But I don't know. What did I miss with Inca? Oh god. I can't leave my tab. Why? I'm confused. Did I miss something or am I making stuff up? I'm not sure. No one will know. You didn't miss anything. Okay, I was confused. I was like, huh? I feel like I missed something. I will wear pink and then not this. How do you do what? I told you how to do it in the settings the other day. I want blushies. It's the wrong way around. I want a pink blush. I guess so. I lost it put on different body as well. I don't know why I found an Oobla did something in the shop. I don't know if you want me to tell you. Don't give me spoilers, please. I want to figure it out myself. I think that will make it the most fun. No spoilers. Should we do this for the queen? We're royals for the queen. No? I think we look nice. I'm going to spoil the whole game. Just you wait. That's how you get banned. Gone. Out. Anyway, I'm gonna pop out. Oh my god, this is so annoying. And this stupid keyboard Heather has doesn't even. It's not stupid, it's very good. I love it. But it doesn't even have any Windows key on it. Fair enough, because not every laptop has Windows. What? Does that do the same thing? Oh, it does have a start key. Okay, never mind. Sorry that I'm complaining. I'm struggling today. Okay, I popped out the chat. I think we're okay now. Also, if I sound like I'm dying sometimes, I don't know if it's this room being dusty, but my throat's like extremely dry. So every once in a while I'm just like, bleh. So everyone's yelling boobies in the chat. What's going on? Anyway, what? Why? Is that what your dad just texted? For some reason, I'm in a family group chat of Heather's dad's side. So I get random.
But they had their baby.
Aww.
Is that a third cousin?
Don't ask me. I'm too non-English for this. Anyway, my hair is a big mess today because I slept with it wet. Oh, we're starting off very strong with Lily Leapers. Anyway, normally it's like wavy. Now it's just.
It's so curly. Like,
it's a whole mess. It's curly everywhere. But it's been like really fluffy and just a lot. So that's good. Anyway, I did Lily Leapers once and I only remember that I did that once because, where's my mouse? Oh my god. Anyway, I only remember that I've done Lily Leapers once because I saw a clip of it the other day when I was looking through old clips of my streams. By the way, I'm so proud of myself, not to like, you know, whine about myself. But like, if you look at my old streams, I turn on auto grab. This is so nice. Normally I'm really bad at grabbing things. I'm so happy about this. This is a great idea. But normally I'm really bad. What was I saying? Oh, I used to not be like, my streams used to be kind of like bad quality and the sound is bad and the camera quality was bad. And then also I was just kind of like lost and I just sounded kind of like scared and I looked kind of scared. And I feel like now I'm like
pro gamer.
Oh my god, gamer girl. Anyway, I feel like now I'm so much more confident and the stream looks so much better and I was feeling really proud of myself the other day. Someone's finished? What the fuck? Okay,
I was gonna say something, but I forgot now.
I'm stuck! I can't see. I hate lily leapers. Whee! This is why I hate lily leapers. Your pressure on my head is not helping.
I'm not even touching.
Yes, you are.
I have 3 left.
For God's sake, I'm going to scream. But you have a nice teacher now, don't you? For Fourier. Oh, never mind then.
Are you dressed as a tribute to the Queen?
Yeah, that's what I just said, and then you giggled at me.
That's what she would have wanted.
Queen Elizabeth would have been so proud that I'm wearing Fall Guys. Oh my god! Ah! She would be so happy that I'm dressed like a Fall Guys queen.
Oh, it's cute.
It's.
The baby does this.
What it is? Heather. It's a baby. A real human one. Is the quality of the stream bad just for me? Me too? Oh. The quality of the stream is bad?
Let me see.
Maybe Fall Guys is not a good game for me to play. See, the thing is, the game is online, and it just, a lot happens.
Pixelated, but otherwise, it's not lagging.
Why does it look like that? It does look really painful.
Is it pixelated?
I think so. Bad quality probably means pixelated. See, it's not lagging because there's no dropped frames. It's when you move a lot. Oh, what do you call it? I think it's the frame rate? I don't know. When my whole stream kept crashing every single time I did anything. Because I had to adjust everything. And I adjusted the frame rate to see if that would help. You know what? I might be okay changing it right now.
What?
Why am I still here? I'm not in the game. Anyway, that needs to go here. Settings. If I make a big mistake by touching the settings and the stream crashes, please stay here and don't leave. Okay, I'm putting up the bit rate to how it normally is. I don't know if that changes anything, but it might. Oh, the music's funky. I'm not playing though, I'm getting out. But I think this might help.
Let's see when you play a game.
Yeah. I don't know how long it will take for it to fix it. But I used to have a lot of encoding issues. So I used to just turn everything down. Also, Lil Simsy's playing Fall Guys. Like with chat. I don't know how that's gonna go. But at first I was like, oh my god, I could try and join. But then I was like, she has a chat of like 3,000 people. And you can have 60 people in a game. So I don't think that's worth the time. Also, what the fuck is my hair? What is that? Anyway. Stay. That's so annoying. It's fine. It's fine though. Though I don't even care. Okay. It's coming alive. What? Oh, my hair. I was like, what is going on? What do you mean? But I get it now. I think I'm trying to see. I think the bitrate is the only thing that could fix the issue of the blurriness. If that doesn't fix it, then I don't think it can. Yeah. Why wouldn't you be allowed to? Let's try again. Anyway, please let me know how it's going. If it's like not very good. We can always switch to Planet Zoo because I have been playing Planet Zoo and I really like Planet Zoo. And then Heather can play her Ooblets. I've noticed playing Planet Zoo off stream is so much easier because it doesn't lag. So that's good. But I thought in like franchise zoos you can have like 2. So I was like, and then they like have like shared money and stuff. I don't know if they've shared money, but they have like shared things. like knowledge as well. So I was like, I could have one for Twitch and one for at home, but then I'm still working like on the research and stuff. That doesn't make any sense if you don't know anything about Planet Zoo, but it will make sense if we try and play with franchise later. If it doesn't go well, we'll just switch back to what was I saying? My brain's not here. We'll just switch back to sandbox. There we go. Big brain, let's go. Okay, nyong. Oh my god, amazing. This one. Oh my god. No, no. Okay, it's fine. Oink. Oh no, no, no. No, no. This is terrible. I was doing so well. Okay, it's fine. Meh. This game is so stressful. Boink. Anyway, please let me know how the quality of the stream is right now. Is this better? Because now it's doing... It's doing more stuff. I don't know. I don't really know what bitrate means, to be honest. I looked up a lot of stuff to, you know. Is it looking better? Mobile. Quality looks good to me. Okay, good! I fixed it. I'm a genius. Anyway, if the stream now crashes, then we know why. It's because I made my laptop do too much. But I think the bitrate, I think it changes how, like, often your frames update? I don't know how to explain it. Because I don't think I really know what I mean. But, like, if something, it's in, like, movement. If there's a lot of movement, it becomes, like, big pixels. Like, I don't know. They say if you want to have, like, fast-moving games, you need it to be at least at 3000. And mine was at 2500, because my laptop was like, you don't want to turn it up, so. Okay, I'm still a little messy, but everything else is good. Well, that's just my face, Lona. So, be nice. That's just my face. My throat is dry. It's very dusty in this room. I, like, wiped the floors today, so maybe it's in my lungs. Okay, oh my god, I got pushed! Mid-air! This is terrible. How dare you put me like this? Okay. You said it, not me. Everyone, peace and quiet. La 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 la, I'm getting hit by things. Please help my way. I'm the queen, don't touch me. Oh my god. Help. Oh no. This is terrible. I'm stuck. Okay. This is absolutely horrible. Oh my god! Imagine if I get my first win today, that would be glorious. I would be very pleased with myself. But I want you to remember that I have been playing this game for like a year. And I still don't get very far. It's the fact that the finals, they're always rounds I can't not play. Because I never do them, because I don't really get to practice the finals very often. So are the Queens of Vampire. And the things people are saying... Where are they getting this from? Anyway. The memes are good, so... That's nice. Do, 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 do. Wee! Boink. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god! What am I doing? Oh my god. I'm struggling. Massively! Oh my god, I swear I'm jumping! My stupid little character is refusing. Jump higher. Higher! Oink. Oh, well, that was fast. Doing so well. I have so much... My hair is so questionable. I don't know how do people with curly hair exist? Because what is that? This doesn't belong anywhere. It just jumps up. It's not... It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, this is what my hair looks like all the time if I decide to sleep while it's wet. This is what I get for taking a shower at like 11 p.m. I didn't even sleep. I just like lied down and then my hair just does whatever it wants. Shad. It's fine though. It just adds to the stream. The hair adds to the stream. The fact that if I move, I'll just get little pieces. Oh my god. I'm so scared. No! This one isn't even that hard. It's just every once in a while something will fly at you so fast that you think your life's about to be over. No! Oh my god. Help. I'm so scared. Please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me. No! Oh my god. No one's even been eliminated. Oh, yeah, well. No! We're doing warm-up rounds. It's fine. We're doing warm-up rounds. It's warm-ups until we win. Which is gonna be all stream. We're not gonna make it, but it's fine. That's the goal. Things just fly at you so fast. You know? You did great, thank you. I appreciate it. That's very nice of you to say. There's a bird out the window. I've been so unproductive this weekend. I was supposed to write a biography about my like life or whatever. I haven't done it. I haven't touched it. I completely forgot I'm in uni again. And I haven't done anything. And it is Sunday. But tomorrow I don't have uni, so it's fine. So I can do it tomorrow. But I need to like write a to-do list and actually do it, because otherwise this is not going to go well. But I've not used my like journal to write like to-do lists in. I've not used it in a few days. So that's my own fault. But I'm falling apart when it comes to productivity. Also, I want to draw more emotes, but I don't know which ones. So I need I need your best request. I wish this thing had a mute button. I wish that it had a mute button so bad. It would make it so much better. Then every time I coughed, I could just silence and then no one would know. Except you would, but that's fine. You go, I don't know. I don't think you can in the beginning. There must be a way to unlock it eventually, but I guess you'll find out through gameplay. No, no, no! I've been thrown. Are you kidding? I wasted so much time there. Bless you, Heather. I hate this game. I hate this game. Whee! Okay, it's fine. I don't hate it. It's fine. It's fine. Deep breaths. Anyway. Heather holding a band sign? Why Heather? Why Heather? Why not me? Wee! I win. Gives Heather vibes. Well, it's my stream. So I should have grabbed some water, but I didn't. So that's not fail. Plus she's a mod, so it makes a little extra sense. True. I like banning people though, it's fun. Anyway, I've noticed that the new emotes are being used a lot more. So I think that's a good sign. I want to have some kind of like party emote because I feel like we deserve it. Banning people is so fun. It's a mini power trip. It is fun. But also, usually, I only ban people because they did something bad. Like, being annoying. So. Or that one time that people were mean to me and made fun of me. That was also fun. So. That makes it less fun. But it's fun when it's bots. It's fun when it's bots. Oh my god. Go! No, no! Sorry. No. That was the same exact spot that I fell before. I'm going to have a breakdown. Normally I'm so good at this one. I feel destroyed. Anyway, there's a new Just Dance game coming out. Will I ever Just Dance on stream? Absolutely not. Am I still gonna be excited for Just Dance? Yes, because I will absolutely play it the entirety of December. For many, many hours a day. Because that's what we did last year with the other Just Dance game. I love Just Dance. Just Dance, very good game. But they announced it yesterday. I'm sorry. I promise I'm not that stressed. It's just, the game's failing me. I need to get water. I'll be right back. Give me like literally 2 seconds. I'm back. Hello. Okay, we've got water. Anyway. If I do get annoyed by Fall Guys, I will absolutely switch, don't worry. I'm not gonna play Fall Guys against my own will. This game has a tendency to upset me after like an hour and a half anyway, so. Cause usually Fall Guys, sorry, sometimes there's fuzzies on the mic. And then I want to get rid of them. But normally I play Fall Guys for like half of the stream and not for all of it. Because it's not my kind of game to play over and over again. And usually I feel like the maps just keep repeating. I'm doing the same thing every single time. I think I would stick with it longer if they swapped stuff out more often. See, but now it's this one again! This is personal. That's just rude. But it's fine. Anyway, my brain's very all over the place today. I'm feeling very lost. Not in like a... What is happening? But like, I feel like my brain's holding like 17 thoughts at once. And I just lose track of every single one of them. In the first like 5 minutes of stream, I forgot what I was talking about like literally 3 times. And every single time, I was talking to Heather before, and then she was saying something and I had to ask like 3 times like, what are you saying? And then I was like, I don't even know what we're talking about. I was lost. Oh my god. Anyway, brain's a little scrambled for some reason. I don't even know why. Maybe it's like a lack of sleep because I went to bed kind of late and then I woke up at 9 AM anyway. So it might be that. But also, I still slept like 7 hours, probably. So that's not that bad. So I'm not sure. Oh my god. This one's different. Why? Help. Okay. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with my head. But it's a mess and it's okay. I should probably like read or something. Oh my god. Well, it's fine because we made it anyway. So go me. But I should probably like read after stream to just have my brain be zen and focus on one thing. I'm just gonna fall. I need to change the stream title. We're not getting a win today. Absolutely not. Look at me. This is not looking- oh my god. This is not looking like winning potential whatsoever. I love to be optimistic, but I think this is past savable at this point. I don't know about that one. How am I doing such a bad job? Except 4, I think? Honey, how do you live? I swear you never sleep. When you text me, every single time you text me, I'm like, are you supposed to be awake at this moment in time? Because half of the time that you send me texts, I'm like, I think it's like in between like 3 a.m. and 8 a.m. and I don't know what's going on, but that's not good. Sorry. Hiccups. Okay. Let's go again. Maybe it's the queen outfit. Maybe it's bringing a curse to me. You know. Yikes. Also, does this work as a mute button? Hello. It does work as a mute button, but it takes way too long for it to come back on. So that's not... It's basically like unplugging the USB, because I'm just using my little USB hub and then I can press little buttons and it turns them off. But, you know, maybe don't do that during stream, because yeah, it's like... It's thinking really hard to see what's being plugged in again. Even though it was never plugged out, unplugged in the first place. Anyway, that doesn't work. Would have been fun, but doesn't work. Okay, let's go! Wait. This one is extremely annoying because everyone else messes this one up for you every single time. Without fail. It's everyone else that just cannot figure it out. You have to balance, and other people do not want to balance. And that stresses me out. Whee! Okay, see, now this is where we all fall apart. I'm at the very front though, so everything's still stable. Which is good. These people know what they're trying to do here. They know that if we all go at once, it will fall! Okay, thank you. See, this one, it's all teamwork. If you just do it together, you're fine. If you start only doing things because you think that will save you, you're gonna die and it's not gonna end well. I'll stay on the yellow. Whee! I'm already at the finish, oh my god. Oh, I just watched someone fall in between. I'm amazing. Don't mind me. Oh my god! Stop! Die. My grandpa- oh my god. My grandpa is pre-ordering the new iPhones for us for Christmas. Oh my god, really? That's so fun! I looked at the new iPhone on like the website, I think. I don't really remember. But the Apple website is very fancy. The way you scroll through it and then it's like a whole show. It's very cool. They've got a nice website. Getting purple, oh my god, I love that. That's amazing. Purple is a good color. I hate watching other people play Fall Guys. It makes my head hurt. It's so disorienting. And there's no way to like fix it, because if you move your mouse along with it, it goes so fast. I wish I didn't have to do this part. But I still have my little iPhone 8. She's very small. Oh my god, that's my phone being on. But she's very small compared to other phones nowadays. And it only has one camera. Also a phone case that's not very green anymore, but it's supposed to be green. Anyway. My phone looks like a little baby phone compared to other phones. I don't know. I think it's the last one that still had a home button, so it's a little ancient. I don't know what year that was released. I don't really care about having like new Apple things though, because they're wildly expensive, and usually I'm like, that's fine actually, I'll wait. Because a lot of people were saying, especially the new Apple Watch and like the new AirPods, people were like, why are they so expensive when not much changed with the old ones? And like, I don't have an Apple Watch and I also don't have AirPods. Heather does, but like the changes are very minor. So I'm like, nah, they're very expensive. Why not just get the older ones? I only care if I need it due to issues or storage space. Oh, I don't have any storage. I delete stuff when I need something else. I don't have Teams on my phone, which is really inconvenient because I keep missing updates from uni, but I don't think I have enough storage to have Teams on my phone because Teams kind of sucks the life out of any device you install it on, which is extremely annoying. Like, if I don't close Teams before I start streaming, my whole stream will probably not survive. Oh my god, fun story. In my class on Friday, I don't really know what the point of the whole class was. We kind of just like introduced ourselves for most of it, which has been like all my classes for the past week. But stop. I'm so over it. But during that class, my laptop also crashed. You know how it does during stream and then the Wi-Fi turns off and then life is really good? Yeah, it did that. So that was a little bit embarrassing, but it was right after I'd just been talking. So it, you know, my camera was then turned off and I was like, I'm gonna leave it off for the rest of this thing because I don't have any reason for it to be on at this point. Anyway, more things. When I was in that class, we had to like share what our goal was. Oh my god. We had to share like the thing we wanted to learn more about ourselves with. Oh my god, that was an accidental go me moment. But we had to like share like, oh, this is what I want to like work on within myself, because I don't know, the whole class is kind of like, I don't want to say self-help, but that's kind of what it feels like. We had like basically a therapy session, and then I was like, oh yeah, like I often feel like I don't really know what I'm doing. Like I don't want to start things and I don't want to work on things because I feel like I'm not doing it right. So I'd rather just wait until someone tells me what to do or like shows me how to do it, or until I can like look at examples and stuff. And like I want to feel like, I don't know. I just was like, I feel like I need to work on that because I feel like it needs to be perfect, or I should just not do it at all. And then he was like, what do you think that comes from? And I was like, I don't know. And then he was like, okay, so you have this and you have this. And I was like, so what is that? And I was like, insecurity. And then he was like, yeah, exactly. You can work on that. And I was like, yay. And then he was like, thank you for sharing. You're so brave. And I was like, did I overshare? Did I overshare with the class? Because he didn't call anyone else brave. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll just not be talking anymore. I turned off my camera, I muted my microphone, and I was out of there. I just sat there scrolling through Twitter for the rest of the class because I did not want to be involved anymore. Anyway, that was fun. It was like nice. You know when you're like in a new class and you're kind of scared because you're like, wow, all these people are so much cooler than me and they're so intimidating. And they all look like they have their life together. Everyone had to share something about themselves that they were like, I feel like I need to work on this. And a lot of people shared like issues with boundaries and like insecurities and stuff. And like that made me feel so much better about myself. Not to be rude, because like it was in a way of like, I relate to you and I'm happy that you're not as cool as you look. Like it makes you less intimidating. So that made me feel better. Anyway, I hope that doesn't make me sound mean. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. But I feel like I've had multiple therapy sessions this week. I was gonna say free therapy, but it's not really free, is it? I still have to pay tuition, so that's unfortunate. But you know what? It's fine. I guess we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We're falling. Anyway, we're not winning just yet, but I'm so sorry. I feel so bad that I'm coughing at you. Oh no! Ah! Like, oh my god. I just bounced against an invisible wall. Yikes. You hear my stepdad getting out the minivan. Oh, getting out the mini waffle maker. How did I read minivan? There's not a minivan in sight. Mini waffle maker. What? Oh my god, that's so exciting. I want waffles. Please. We bought popcorn. I'm having a popcorn phase, I think. I have a problem where I'm constantly in need of food and I'm constantly hungry. Yoo-hoo! Great, love that for me. Anyway, we bought popcorn as a good snack, and now I'm loving popcorn, and I'm very happy about it. So, please share with me all your favorite snacks. Don't care what kind, I'll eat anything. I'm not picky. Please. Thank you. We need dinners as well, so just if you have any food recommendations at all, snack, meal, whatever, give it to me. Cereal is yummy. Oh. Well, I don't really care about cereal. I can't deal with it getting soggy. When it gets soggy, it makes me want to scream a little. So, cereal's not so much for me. I like, I don't know, what's it called? Frosty Flakes, whatever. Frosties, whatever those are. I like them because we had them in like tiny boxes, like the minis. And that amount is good, and then the milk sweet afterwards, which is very nice. Also, have a nice lurk, Inka. Have fun. But yeah, I'm not a big cereal fan. I don't really like Cocoa Pops. I know that's really offensive, but I don't really care for them. The texture, they get too soggy too fast. It makes me sad. Nutella on a piece of bread, roll it up, dip it in egg wash, fry it in a pan. That's interesting. I've never tried that. I can imagine it though. What on earth is egg wash? Is it not just like egg? Like mixed together and then just cover it? I don't know. It's just, is it not just raw egg mixed together? Like the yellow and the white? I thought that's what it was. Heather, are you okay? Heather doesn't know much. Heather used to make eggs in the microwave, so she should not be trusted. Hi, Heather. Can you see her aggressively typing in the corner? Anyway. Are these helmets a thing that everyone's been getting or something? Because everyone is wearing this stupid red helmet. Whee! La 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 la. Oh my god. Wee. I flew in Pinkers. What? I flew in Ooblets. Oh, are you? Did you fly in the thing? How's that going? Do you have to get the keypads off the little house now? What are you doing then? What are you up to now? Hi besties! Hi Raindrop! Good to see you. Oh, you're not landed yet. I see. Oh, that's good. Love you all so much. Love you too! Wee! Thanks for here. Thanks for being here. You're having a cinnamon roll? That's so fun. Don't even think about it. Hands off. Range Rupee! Hello! Anyway. Was I saying something before? I don't know. I'm making Lika hungry. I know you are! This is terrible! I just had dinner like an hour ago. Why? I don't even know what snacks we have. We have popcorn, we have... What are these people doing? Hello? Are you okay? Then we also have... Want to see my cinnamon roll? Yes. I haven't had a cinnamon roll in so long. Because we don't really have a lot of... I don't know where to find cinnamon rolls here. So... I don't know. Why are they still at the beginning? Are you okay? Have you not moved at all? Oh no. Well... That sucks, I guess. Posting it into food Discord 1 second. Oh my god. Nice. Let's go. What? Slide? Oh, I didn't know there was a slide. That's unfortunate. I wish you could send your little ooblets down the slide. Fall Guys is so disorienting for my small brain. It makes me feel like my head is spinning. I don't get how people can play this for hours. I've played this for hours, but like the big screen is not helping. Love the big monitor so much, but playing Fall Guys on the big monitor feels so spinny. Whee! Boink. I don't like when people run into me. Move! Oh my god. Don't even try and hold me. That is not appreciated. I'm running away from you. Not welcome here. Oh, I win. Okay, it's fine. Go, like, go. Thanks. I'm doing really well. Am I going into the final now? There's only, I don't know, maybe not. I don't know how many people are left, but 11 were eliminated. Oh no, definitely not. For a second I thought the 11 was how many people were left. That's not how the game works. I mean, sometimes it is, but not usually. Not in these kind of rounds. Anyway, I'm not that far in yet. No! Last time I said, oh, this one's not that hard, and then I died anyway, and now I'm embarrassed. It's fine. I will win. It's fine. We can do our best. Okay. Anyway, if Heather finishes playing Ooblets, then we'll play Ooblets. But she doesn't have to. Oh my god, are you kidding? That's heartbreaking. I'm so hurt. That is the worst thing I've ever done. I jumped and it just threw me right off. Oh no! This isn't fun. This game is being a big bully. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I need to not take such deep breaths. I don't know what it is about this room that makes my lungs feel wheezy. Heather's having the same problem though, so I do think it might just be the room. No offense. It's not that we're not clean. It's just, it's very hard to get rid of dust when you don't have like a Hoover or something. And the ones that you can like, I don't know, it's just, and not good vibes. We don't have the place for one, and like, I just spilled water everywhere. Oh my god. Was it yesterday? I don't know if it was yesterday, but Heather stood like over there and she was holding a water bottle and then she just dropped it. It didn't have a lid on it, so it just spilled everywhere. And then she just stood there. I was like, Heather. And then she just stood there like, why? And I was like, did you drop it? And she's like, yeah. It's like, how? What do you mean? I don't get it. So Heather's feeling very brain cell today. Well, yesterday. I don't know if it was yesterday or Friday, but either way, Heather was having a moment. I don't know what kind of moment, but it was something. Just dropped water bottle on the floor. Made a puddle, She stood the water bottle up and just left it stood on the floor, by the way. It just stood there for the rest of the day. Yeah, the water dried. It never got clean. I would do that. Love that for you. We're all a little bit scramble brain, but that's okay. Anyway, I made it again, so we're doing great. Could be worse. Oh my god, do they have a little frog belt? I'm so jealous. Look at them. They've got a little frog. And them too, and them too. Oh my god, where'd you get that? And why don't I have one? I'm so jealous. I'm so sad. I want one. I want a frog. Also, I was thinking, this is like a bit of a crazy idea, but everyone loved the frog, right? So what if I made the hug emote hug a frog instead of a cat? I don't know how doable that is. It definitely is doable. I'm just being annoying. But I could do that because then it would have green in it and it would have a bit more contrast than it does now. And everyone misses the frog emotes. So we could add in a frog instead of a cat. And then we would have like a little bit of frog emote left. Also, hi Nell. Anyway, I'm happy you like the idea, Raindrop. Thank you. Hi Pnell. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh my god, I'm so hurt. Anyway, Heather and I installed Be Real like last week or something. I don't know when, like Thursday or on a day that I streamed. I don't know. Because I remember the first one was me on OBS. I keep getting stuck at this stupid door because I don't switch to the next one. That's stupid behavior. Anyway, it was Tuesday probably. And then, I don't know, I've been just watching everyone's Be Real since and it's been really fun. And then I realized that I do nothing with my life. Everyone that posts their Be Reals late, I just know that they're doing better than me because mine have been on time every time and I'm like, why am I on my phone within the 2 minutes of the notification being sent out and every time I'm able to take a picture? That is sad. Anyway, I was in class on Friday, but I have my camera off because it was online, so I was like, I'll just do it anyway. So it was fine. Anyway, I need to- someone- oh my god, can someone in the suggestions channel, I don't know what it's called, I think it's called suggestions. Please, can you put frog hug emote? Thank you. I like seeing Heather behind you. Thanks. Heather likes it too. My Be Reals are always on time unless I'm at work. Nice. Bonjour. I'm bad at this one. I always get trapped. Oh my god. I just watched someone run off. Are you okay? What'd you do that for? Anyway, I'm really bad at these. Because there's always a box that I'm not expecting and then I fail. I find these so confusing. I don't know where I'm going. Ever. See, this was a mistake. Shouldn't have done that. Oh my god, no, I fell under. Oh my god, all that hard work. No, 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 no. Oh my god. I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. I feel so claustrophobic. Ah. Boink. No, 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 boink. 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 No, I'm gonna fall off the edge. Help! Oh my god. I'm so stressed. I can't believe this. No, 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 no! I was doing so well! That hurt my feelings a little bit. It's okay. That's a search it up. Love that for you, honey. I was doing so well before. It's fine. Catherine, hi. Hello. How are you? How's it going? I'm not doing a very good job right now. Anyway, I might switch to a different game in a bit. Because this game is so disorienting. And I'm not doing very well. I've been playing, Heather's playing Booblets. I can't play Booblets right now. I'll probably play Planet Zoo. Because I've been having fun with Planet Zoo. So that will be fun. I thought we can play franchise. Franchise just means that I'm gonna have to struggle with money. So that's good. I should probably work on the zoo I'm already working on. You know what? I'll let you see the zoo that I've been working on today and a little bit yesterday. Because I don't know if like my franchise has shared funds, because if that is the case, it would be really stupid of me to start a new one right now. So I'm not going to do that. Should probably just work on this one and then just forget it ever existed. Oh my god, people are pushing me. Just forget you ever saw it, because you probably won't see it again. Oh my god, this is what I mean with it being too disorienting. I don't know where I am. It makes my head tingle. Whee! Oh my god. Ah! This game was not made to be played on a big screen. Holy. No! Big frog! Help! How am I doing backflips right now? Stop! Okay, boink. Please be nice. Please be nice. Ah, okay. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Whee! They don't have shared funds, just shared research and conservation credits. Oh, that's fine then. I could start a new one then. You'll have to struggle with me, but that's fine. We can like start with flamingos instead. I started with ostriches on the other one. It's been kind of fun. Anyway, on the last time I started a franchise, I was doing a really bad job because I had absolutely no clue what I was doing, and all my like shelters and stuff were just pre-built huts of things, and it was just a bit of an ugly mess because I didn't know how to build, and I also wasn't sure how to do it, and with like no stuff that you have in the beginning. So I deleted it, which was that great? I don't know, but can't go back now. So I just started over yesterday. And now I'm doing way better because my old zoos were ugly. So it's fine. I started on begin with kangaroos and African penguins. That's so cute. I don't have either of those animals. I only have the base game and the Europe pack, but I'm so tempted to buy more. I know you're not supposed to like talk about CD keys because it's like in between being sketchy and not sketchy. I don't really know. I think the way that they just buy like bulks of keys and then they're cheaper and then they resell them. So that's interesting. Oh, I can't do this. I have no brain. I'm not good at memory. Bananas, cherries. Bananas, cherries. Oh, there's just two. Okay. Oh, but I already forgot where. Oh, poop. Okay. Bananas and cherries. Oh, not for me. No, don't even push me. You smell. Am I on bananas or cherries? I'm not good at it. I'm not made for memory games. Oh my god, no! Orange peach watermelon. What the fuck? Orange watermelon? I swear I wasn't on a grape before. I don't know where I am. What? Am I even on an orange? Oh my god, I am. Oh, I'm doing so good. I am so surprised, to be honest. Okay, that's bananas. This is also bananas. And then this is grapes, and that's cherries, and peach. Peach. Okay. No. What is grapes? Am I on grapes? Okay, good. Thank you. No! Oh my god! Oh, you suck. Did you see that? He tried to kill me! They failed though, so it's fine. I'm good. Up here by myself. No spotless Chino albino kangaroos. Oh my god. Cute. Anyway, I've never seen someone try to push someone off and fail like that. The platforms came back and they were like, I'll help, don't worry. You can stay. Oh no, I can't do this one. This one, when I say Fall Guys is disorienting and makes my head spin, this is the level I'm talking about. I might have to just, I might give up and leave. This one's so bad. It's like Lily Leapers makes you like bounce the whole time. It's the same with this one and it's horrible. Also, hi Inka. Welcome back. But all the spinning, oh my god, it's horrendous. You're just constantly just, oh my god, I'm not even bouncing very well. How do I bounce better? I don't think I get this. Oh my god. Whoa. No. Oh my, you're kidding. Okay, it's fine. No. Oh, I have one hoop. 2. Okay, genius. Genius, no. Oh my god, stop jumping! Oh my god. Oh, front flip. That works, I guess. Can I jump through that one? Whoa! Did I not go through it? I'm not sure, I couldn't tell. I don't know where I am or where the hoops are. I'm gonna be completely honest. Oh my god, get off the jumping. You only jump when you have to. Please. This game, I don't have the skill for this kind of thing. I don't know what's going on, but it's not good. Boink. Oh my god, why am I on the floor? How am I on the floor? I didn't even know I could be here. I just missed one of the easy hoops. That's so hurtful for my poor little feelings. Please. I guess the strategy is to not stop bouncing because you bounce higher when you've been there for a while, but god. Oh my god, I missed it. This is horrendous. Where are the hoops? There's only one now? Are you kidding? Oh, please! Oh my god. No, 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 please, please. I want to go through this hoop so bad. Oh, that was good. Okay. Okay, please. Okay, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe next one. So bad. So bad. Fail. Okay. I think we'll play Planet Zoo. We've been playing this for an hour and it's getting gradually worse. Okay, well, only 3 people went out and I was one of them, so go me. Anyway, Fall Guys is fun, but I think, I don't know. Oh, I got a thing. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. Wee. I did it again. Look at me. That's big stupid. I'm so upset. That's the second time I've done that today. Let me see. I'm doing ooblets. Help. It does look like it's stuck. I think you're in a cutscene. Oh, except it's not ending. When did you save last? Or have you seen it autosave? Heather's game is not doing well. Heather's stuck in a cutscene of the higher balloon. Yikes. Anyway. Okay, let's open Planet Zoo. Shall we? Sold off all my animals or released. Now I've deleted everything so I can restart with money. Oh my god. Oh, I have over 400k saved for the start. Oh my god. Whoa. See, I've only ever played Sandbox, so now playing with like having to care about money and having to like actually care about the feelings of the people that are there and like have to like worry about your staff. I've never done that before, so like I have to actually manage things and not just build, and my brain is struggling. Anyway, I should edit the we're playing Planet Zoo. And then starting a new franchise zoo. That's what we're doing. Okay. It was elephant. I love the elephant. It's so cute. It makes me happy. The intros to this game are so good. They will never not make me happy. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway. Franchise. New zoo. I'll stick with temperate in Europe, and I will play on easy mode. I need a name for this. My other one's called Hazelwood Park. You can't see it because it's under my face, but that is the name. Because Hazelwood is the Animal Crossing island that we have, so that was fun. But now I'm out of ideas, so what is Twitch related? Someone help. I'm dusty. I wish I could randomize the name of the zoo. That would make my life so much easier. Also, what happens on hard mode? I'm not naming my zoo Boob. Animals will die quicker when an issue is critical? No! And they get stressed faster? My animals are always stressed anyway. Zooblitz? Oh my god, Zooblitz. That's kind of fun. Zooblitz. Zoo. I like Zooblitz Zoo. We're not doing Boob Zoo, okay? No Boob Zoo. Bad. Stop. Gotta go back to work, besties. Have a great rest of the stream. Thanks. Thanks for coming in, Shanghai. Anyway, in Sandbox, I normally have the time paused so that I have good lighting. In Franchise, it like rains and snows and there's like sunsets and stuff. It's very pretty. You'll experience how amazing and beautiful Planet Zoo actually is. Also, I had an issue with the game being weird. Also, I have no clue how to set up in the beginning, so please don't judge me. I just do whatever I feel like, and it's usually not very good or thought out at all. But, what was I saying? What was I talking about? Am I losing my mind? I'm so confused. Huh? Oh, I had a problem. Huh? I had a problem with my ground. Every time I tried to even it out to like the level that it was at, it would dig a hole. And then I realized I had something on in the settings. I didn't even know that existed. There's so many settings in this game, I don't even know what they are. So that's helpful. But I fixed it now, so we're fine. Align to grid. Can I have this one, please? Thanks. Okay, anyway. Whee! I like my grid to be 8 by 8, please. Heather! Everybody calm down. Gonna go back to work. Have a great rest of the stream. Did I already reply to that? Anyway, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Go have fun at work. I want to make like a entry with like information and merch and stuff, and then some drinks over here maybe. I guess we can put like plants in the middle. And then I guess I could make it symmetrical because that looks nice. But now the question will be, how will we continue from here? I never know how to like lay out the first habitat and stuff because it's very hard. And like, where do you put the staff buildings? Is there a strategic way? Yes. Do I know what that is? No. Have I watched one singular video on it? Yes. Do I have any clue what it said? No, I don't remember. So I'm turning the volume up. Thank you. I want my Planet Zoo music in my ears. If it gets really loud now, I apologize in advance. Align to grid. This one. I don't like working with straight paths, but they're so much easier in the beginning to make it look nice. But it looks so stupid when it's, because like no zoo just has square corners. Every single zoo I've ever been to has like little swirly paths, and it feels like you're in nature. There's like trees everywhere. I also don't know how to decorate outside of habitats, so my zoos usually look a bit stupid because of that. But, you know, that's fine. What if we like make a little path? Oh my god. I'm just gonna improvise a little. Do I know where I'm going? No. I thought we should make a little path. No one's gonna go there because they don't have to. But I thought it would be a good start. No fun in anything straight, right? Exactly. You get it. And then we put one here, like flamingos. Oh, but how? Hold on. The question is, oh, I can't look into animal trading yet because I need the buildings, but I don't know where to put them. Oh my god. Upsetting. I normally just kind of like shove them in the corner and then I like hide them a little, except I've not gotten to the point of hiding yet. Why am I so orange? The sun is down and now I'm dark. Hello. There we go. That's a bit better. I have like a slight orange filter over me so that I don't look extremely pale because I am extremely pale. But sometimes when the sun sets, it backfires. And then I look like I'm completely orange. But that's okay. At least I don't look like a complete just whiteness. Put them alone in the border to the right, a little bit away from the entrance. My first ever zoo was one path down here, one path down here, all the staff buildings lined up, and that was it. Redeem, time yourself out, please. Lona, if I time you out, you will lose mod status, but that's okay.
How long is it for?
5 minutes, so that's 300 seconds? Yes. Actually, I don't know if you can time out another mod, so I might have to do it. I will give you back your mod status, don't worry. I need, hold on. Hashtag / timeout Lona 0303 300. Bye. Once you're back, I'll give you your mod status back. Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't worry, you will return. You are one of the trusted mods. All of you are my trusted mods, but you know, I can't just let go of you. That would be mean. Anyway. Anyway, bye Lona. See you soon. I had to check for a second. I was like, wait, I did put it on the right time, did I? I got nervous. I was like, what if I accidentally timed out Lona for like 300 minutes instead. That would not be good. That would actually be concerning. Where shall I put it? I want to be able to hide it a little. So what if I just do it like this and then we put buildings on either side? I'm improvising. As if I cannot pay for any buildings at the moment. So that is, you know, it's fine. But can I? No. But like I could hide this in a building, right? We could put like a little building on either side of this. I have thoughts. I feel like this would work. I think it would be okay. I think that would be nice. And then I think it would be fine. I don't really care about how it looks yet because we can always change it, so it doesn't actually matter. At this moment, it's not important. Okay, I do need a trade center. I don't know where to put stuff because my guests will be unhappy about this. What if I put this one up in the corner? And then I can line up all the other ones with this one. It's so hard. Okay, we've got one. And then we need a staff room. It's not in the same group. Okay, well, why is it doing that? Stop it. And then we get this, and then we go here, and then I need to, hold on. Edit. Facilities. Staff facilities. My screen's slightly blocking the corner. Okay, we'll have to do it like this. Wow, you can look outside. You can see how it's slowly gonna get dark here. Because the sun has set now. We have, I guess the staff room could go here. Oh, but now that we have a door issue. You know, that's most definitely fixable, so I'm not that worried about it. My other zoo that I started, I accidentally had the staff room backwards. The door was at the back, and then all of them started crying because they were so exhausted. And I was like, why are you being so dramatic? Like, this is extremely unnecessary. I really don't see what the problem is. And then I realized I never gave them access to the building. So that's my bad. So sorry. So I accidentally locked them out, but that's okay. They lived. They were fine. I gave them access to their building again, so they were just being a little dramatic. What am I still missing? Oh, we need the workshop. Oh, why did I favorite it? That's unnecessary. Anyway, my brain is a little I'm just a little chaotic and I don't pay attention and I just placed it and then I didn't realize and then it was too late, but it was fine. Can you, oh my god, you're kidding. Why? Okay, is that attached or no? I don't think so. Why not? Am I gonna have to move this whole group over like very slightly because that would be annoying. Oh no, oh no, I wanted the path to stay how it was. Okay, we must delete. And then we can go from there. But now I don't have my guideline anymore. Oh, this is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh my god. Group. I need group. Select group. Are these not in the group? Oh, they are. I'm just confused. Okay, move over. Very slightly. Yes. And then slightly this way. Not too much. Okay. Now let's see if it can fit. Let's find out. Hi, Lona. Hi, who is it, please? Okay, /mod. Lona. 2, 3, 2, 3. Speak again, please. I'm summoning a mod. Thank you. Okay, good. It's annoying because it doesn't give me like a confirmation on if it works or not. So I just have to wait and see if you can type or not. Like if you have the badge, I know I did good. If you don't have the badge, someone else has it. Once I modded someone and then I was like, it didn't work, but I did type something. And then I realized later that I modded someone else. So big fail on my part for that one. Oops. It was fine though. I don't think it was an account that ever noticed they were modded. But I was like, oh, this person's been modded for a while. I never noticed. Anyway, proud of you and your sword, Lona. Look at all the swords. Everyone has sword. Okay. We can put the first habitat like here-ish. And then I've been really excited about waterfalls. Am I good at making them? Absolutely not. I'm really bad. But they're so fun. I put one in my ostrich habitat for literally no reason except for the fact that I just felt like it. So that's good. Good job, me. I am unworthy? You're not unworthy. We have a lot of swords. We have a lot of swords. I have no more swords to give. Okay, now we can... Oh, I should probably hire some people first. We need employees. Caretaker. Then we need keeper. We need mechanic. Preferably 2, so that one can fix the things and one can, you know, work inside. 1 security, because last time it yelled at me for not having security. 1 vet, and then I'll leave the educator because we don't care about education yet. Then we must create work zone. We put everything in work zone. We don't give it a name because we don't care. It can get a name later. Anyway, I thought this one can maybe be more European. The other zoo I've started with like African animals, so. Oh my god, look, they're all flying. Wait. Whee! Yay! I have 2 presentations next week. I'm so stressed already. Oh my god, it will be so good though. Presentations get less scary as you do them. So, oh my god, look! It's white. But it'll be so fun. You'll have such a good time. I want cash listings only. I'm not very rich, please. But it will be so nice. I missed some deadlines already. I feel bad, but in my defense, I've had some health issues. Inka, you couldn't walk, so I think you're fine. Oh my god, expensive. Thank you. See, we could start with these, but they're stupid and not interesting. And I want something that's not stupid. I want something more fun. Also, I've noticed half of the people that sell their animals sell them at like the most ridiculous ages. I don't know how long these are supposed to live, but why are they almost 20? Because that feels like a scam. How long can you live? Can you tell me how long you can live? Oh, they live like human long. Okay, I'm not that worried about it then. That's fine. That's like oldest alive ever, but it could be worse. I'll take this one. I don't really care about them being good, so don't judge my choices, please. That's a man, so we need a woman. We want one that's fertile. I need babies. I want them to give me loads. That one's better, but this one's younger, but it's less good. I've already presented my photographs and literally cried in front of my class talking about them, so it can't get much worse. Exactly! That's how you should be looking at it. If it can't get worse, it can only get better, and then you win, and then life's great. Oh my god, look! It's called Robin and it's dying. Longevity 0? That's tragic. See, but this one's gonna live forever. So I will take this one, please. Will they be sad if they don't have a lot of them? Oh, they need at least 10? To 500. Imagine having a zoo with 500. Oh my god. Anyway, they're fertile until death, so I think we'll be okay. Yikes. Named Robin and it will be dying. What did I hear? The animal on the thing, it was, the longevity was 0. That's not a good sign. They'll make babies fast, don't worry too much. Oh, I know they will. I once had flamingos in one of the like first zoos I made, and they had like 7 million babies. The whole thing was full. They were all stressed out because there were too many people watching them. I was having a breakdown. The flamingos were causing such a big problem, and I was like, I thought you were just gonna be pretty and pink. I didn't think you were gonna be an issue. But now you are. I didn't think you were gonna be such a problem. Okay, let me send them to quarantine before I forget, because that will be annoying. I never used to quarantine my animals because it doesn't actually matter when you're like not caring. What? Vet work zone doesn't include a habitat. I know, I'm working on it. Shh. Calm down. I need to figure out what my animals want first. Anyway, I like how fast they make babies, but also sometimes I'm like, huh? Relation to humans is neutral. Does that mean they'll get really upset if they have... I never knew this, which is a flaw in me not knowing anything about the game. But why am I queuing outside of quarantine small one? What do you want?
Wait, do you get the rain plots when it rains?
I think so. I think that's how they come up. But I don't... Oh my god. Anyway. I only just learned through like a, I don't know, a random article I read. Because I was like, how do you start a franchise zoo? And then they were like, fun fact, if your animals are really stressed, but they're not like bad with humans so you're confused, maybe give them some like ambiance speakers and then they'll be peaceful because they think they're in their natural habitat more. And I was like, that's a thing? Anyway, I didn't know that and now I'm excited. What I really want is for there to be a bridge over the flamingos, because there's a Dutch zoo where you have the bridge go over the flamingos, and that is really cute. So maybe this whole road is a little unnecessary, but it's okay. See, we could do it over here and then put a bridge like wee that way, and then this side can be for the other habitat. I don't know. That's speaking to me. So we'll do that, I think. But in the Dutch zoo, there's like by the entrance, there's flamingos on the right, and then you walk through them over a little bridge. And it's so cute. I love it. How big does their habitat need to be? And if I make it too big, will they be upset? Probably not. I think they'll be okay. Oh, they need very small amount of space. But let me just turn it up to like 500 because they're going to have loads of everything. Okay, so we should make it quite large just to begin with. But yeah, Heather's working for the first time on Saturday. It will be fun. It'll be nice. First she got given a 10-hour shift and now it's only 4 hours. But that was a bit of a panic. She was like, excuse me? You want me to work this many hours right now? Straight away? Interesting. Hold on. 1 meter. Okay, that's good. Then I don't need to like dig holes and stuff. I think they'll be okay. Let me just... No. Path. I mean, should I make the path like slightly skinnier? Because an 8-meter wide bridge feels very wide. I guess we can make it like, but they'll stand on top of it. So maybe 8 is like the minimum it should be. Also, I just realized if I want water under the bridge, I'm gonna have to do it beforehand because this game's not a big fan of working with the paths, unfortunately. Water, terrain stamp. Let me just plonk. Good start. And then we can work from here. Looking good. See, now we can smooth out the edges and that will make it better. I'd love a waterfall for my little flamingos. Don't know where to put it, but that's fixable. I guess I could build like a rock wall. I want to make sure they can't see the flamingos from over there because I don't want it to become too crowded. I want to make sure there's like, you can't see them from everywhere, just specific areas so that they can have more privacy. I guess we could build like, I'm being so ambitious. I don't know what I'm doing at all. It's fine though. It's totally fine. I will figure it out. What if we put a waterfall there? A little bit more. Over there. Like here. Over here. That's fine. I think that will be okay. I've not figured out what I want to do with this exactly, but that's totally fine. I also need to remember that habitats in real zoos are not completely touching all the time, so I don't need to worry about that as much as I am. Like, how do I make this fit like a puzzle? Well, it probably wouldn't be a puzzle in real life, so I don't really have to care about that, to be very honest. Okay, put it like here. I have no concept of space in this game. I don't know how big that is. I have no clue. Absolutely none. Water. That's nice. Okay. Gorgeous. Is this too deep for my flamingos? I'll never know. But, oh well. I'll just start with this one and then we can build. I'm trying to be more creative and build more like custom stuff in Planet Zoo because I used to just only use all the pre-made fences and the pre-made buildings, and now I want to be cool like all the other people that play Planet Zoo. So I'm trying to be more interesting. A little fun shape. And then how big is my bridge gonna be? It's gonna be very long, isn't it? You know, maybe that's the goal. Maybe that's what I wanted this whole time. I just didn't know. This is very large. Poll has a typo. Oh my god. Sync man and time management. Says work now, 9:30 p.m. Work tomorrow after class. How important is it? Also to all new people, I am Syncman. Hello and welcome. Yes, Inca is Syncman because of Inca Syncs, which doesn't actually say sync. It says inks. Inca's inks because Inca does art. But Inca Syncs is funny. So Syncman it is. And we love Syncman. This is very ambitious and very big. But I don't, that's fine. Whee! And this is also gonna be an issue with the bridge. But that's fine. Okay, and now we need a gate on it so that I can figure out how big this actually is. Please tell me. This is absolutely massive. For what? Literally no reason for it to be ginormous like this, but they just have a lot of water space. I think they'll appreciate it, right? I don't think they have enough land space, but Whee! Oh my god, clicking goes better. After school is meant for relaxation. True. I think when you know when you're about to leave school and then you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and then you're on your way home and you're like, I'm absolutely not gonna do this. No. It's not happening. Also, the land area is massive. I don't know what I was worried about. For some reason, I thought the land area and the land area was that. I feel like this doesn't make sense though. Is this really that big? There's no way. I don't know space. I don't know. 7 a.m. is a good time, not too early, not too late. 7 a.m.? Oh, wake up at 7 a.m. I thought we were talking about studying at 7 a.m. and I was like, you like studying that early in the morning? We are not the same. Obstructed by water volume? Oh my god, this is so fucking tall. No. Is the water like... What does obstructed by water volume even mean? Am I gonna have to take the water away? And then, like... I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I don't know what I'm doing. Yay! Okay, and now I smooth this one. Smooth. I don't know what obstructed by water volume means exactly. Oh my god, bless you. That scared me. Heather sneezes a lot. And always while I'm streaming. Heather doesn't normally sneeze abnormal amounts. Oh my god. It's obvious I don't know my shortcuts, because what is happening? Oh my. That's tall. Like that? I don't need it to be a tall bridge. I just wanted a bridge. But they need to be able to walk under it, because otherwise I'll feel really bad. Oh no. Line to grid. This one. Oh. Okay, never mind. That's a bad idea. Don't do that. Okay, we go up. And then we go down. Now it's massively tall. Oh, that's actually not that bad. I thought it was worse than it was. Don't mind me. Like this. And then, do we already start going down? I mean, I think this is fine. And then we go down. 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 Come on. Amazing, it's a bridge. Okay, well, is this tall enough for my flamingos to go underneath? Unsure. And shower, do laundry, and read for classes. But I'm too into Ooblets. Heather was like, this game is stupid, I hate this game. Blah, 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 blah. And now Heather's obsessed. I think you got frustrated with not knowing how the game worked. But now it's gonna take over your life just like it's taken over all of ours. I say all of ours knowing full well that a lot of people here don't actually play Ooblets. Look, everyone that has Ooblets loves it, okay? This is like the time for all the like cozy gamers. Like Ooblets came out and then we have like Disney Dreamlight Valley came out. I was talking to people about Disney Dreamlight Valley because I was like, I'm not a Disney stan. Like, am I still gonna like this? And everyone is like, yes, you will. But it is also coming out for free eventually. So I don't know yet what my plan is. Can I still put water? Oh my god, no! Everything is ruined! Why? Oh, is it because of this? Okay. Okay, it's fine. Remove water. Am I gonna have to remove this as well? Oh, it's fine. Wait. Okay, we'll just get some more land, right? Just get a little bit of land right under there. You know? Good vibes. I have a cute emote idea. Making a cat on a cloud, it can easily animate it to be flying, doing a little zoom. Oh my god, do it. Do it! I say yes. I want to learn how to animate emotes so badly, but I know that that's going to take me a long time. And I'm really bad at, like, actually sitting down and putting in the effort. Like, I promised forever ago I'd do a Sims custom content stream. I still haven't done it because I'm too scared about how long it's going to take me to learn how to actually do it. So I just haven't yet. And I really should, because I know that I'll probably have a lot of fun and you'll probably, like, it'll be a good time. But I'm just like, I don't really know how to do it. And I'm too scared. But it's like, genuinely, it doesn't matter. And it will be fine, and it won't be as hard as I think. And even if it is as hard as I think, then that's not that big of a deal. It literally doesn't matter. But like, I don't know. I'm overanalyzing. Let me put my water. Water, please. Okay, now we have a problem again. I'm really pushing the limits with this. Seeing what it lets me do. Okay, well now we do have a bit of an issue with there not being any railing on this. But that's fine. The basic railing's ugly, so I'll just build my own eventually. They can't fall off. So like, we don't actually have to be worried about that. It does feel like it, but they can't. So we're fine. I might put, oh god, I meant to do with the barriers, but I might just make this, all of this, oh god. No! But what I might do is just make all of this a little wooden fence for now. Just for my own sake. I know that it won't let me. I just realized. Oh, I should have made it lower though. Okay, well, we're selecting it whole thing again. Maybe... Anyway, I'd love to animate emotes to make them look actually like well animated. That would make me very happy. But animating emotes like frame by frame is so hard. It's not worth the effort for me. I can't do it. How tall did this need to be? 1 meter or 1.5 meters? 1 meter. Okay, that's good. Happy about that. Because that means I can just do this. And then this. I will be adjusting all of it. Do not worry. What do you mean? Oh my god, you're kidding. What's the problem? Okay, I'll do this. Because that part should be fine. Why? What's obstructing it? There's things about this game I don't understand. If I do it like this, we will find out where the problem was. If there was even a problem at all. Because I'm not seeing any problems at the moment. Oh, is it that one? Is it gonna be slightly too close? Yeah, okay, it's that one. Of course it is. Always that stupid last piece, isn't it? Okay, see? Perfect. And then that. Like that. Like this. wooden. See, we're already cutting off a lot of space for them to actually walk to. So I'm not that worried about them having too much space. We'll just put a lot of food and stuff around so they won't actually have any problems. No, no, no. Put it back. Okay. Move that over. That over. Anyway, what's everyone been up to this weekend? I've done nothing at all. I don't know. We went to like buy food. Adult life, right? It's so exciting. I love it. But it's fine. It was good. It was fun. We bought nice food. We're gonna have some new meals that we've never cooked ourselves before. So it's gonna be a fun time. We'll give you reviews, recipes if they're good enough for that. It will be fun. I believe. I always hate this part. I guess... How is my construction coming along? Because I guess I could just put in like a little wall piece. I'd craft my own. Because I have done some researching now. So that could be fine. I went clubbing and then I've just watched Gilmore Girls Good Weekend. Fun. We were trying to figure out if you were watching Gilmore Girls. We zoomed in on your BeReal. But it wasn't finished. But we figured it was probably Gilmore Girls. So I say we're basically finished. Even though it literally says Gilmore and... So there wasn't that much guesswork, but you know. Still. Oh, I hate it here. I'm underneath. Oh, that's not good. How do I split from group? Can I move it now? Wherever I want. Anyway, we started watching Gilmore Girls and then we never continued. Heather is really bad at watching shows and just like films in general. Heather's not good at watching things. It's not her fault, but you know, we don't really watch things together. But we did start watching Gilmore Girls. What?
We don't really watch things together.
Well, that's true. You don't like watching things with me. It's a flaw. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Help. But, yeah. Fun. Okay, what about... I just... edit group. And then this one. And this one. Split from group. And then X. And then I move them close. Is this gonna obstruct the path? I don't think so. Should still be fine. Push that in a little bit more. Anyway, I love watching Netflix. Heather does not love watching Netflix. Heather can't really stay and like sit and do nothing. Which is understandable. We're not all made to watch Netflix for hours. Split from group. I should have just left it where it was, to be honest. Because now we have this issue. If I just move it slightly lower. Oh, I made a mistake. If I move it slightly lower, it won't clip as much. Or at all. I think this is fine, right? And I'm gonna have to do the same thing on the other side. But this looks like safe. I had an ostrich escape because I didn't realize that the baby ostriches, they can reach places that the big ones can't. So I feel like I could have just done this, but it's fine. But I didn't realize that the baby ostriches, they can like reach different spots than the big ones because they're small. So they were just running all over the place, and one of them fully ran away, and I was like, huh? It just ran away. And normally when something escapes, the guests all panic and then they all start running, but for some reason nobody really cared. It literally ran right at the guests and no one did anything about it. Honestly, I'm happy about that because I would have felt a little bit sad for the poor little baby if it was just trying to run away to safety and it was just getting a bunch of like scared people, the poor little thing. But yeah, that was me being not very good at Planet Zoo. My poor little ostrich ran away. But we got her all home. It was fine. It wasn't a big deal. I will have to put like a rock or something over there. This looks fine. I don't think they can escape from this. So we can put them in there and then at least we'll start making some money because we'll get people. I don't know if that's a good strategy or not, but that's fine. I'll have to get some donation boxes and stuff as well. I hope they don't get stressed. Oh no. The path over stuff usually makes them miserable. That's okay. I'll have to wait until their quarantine's over. How do I... What I really want is an ambiance speaker. There we go. Smack it like right underneath. And then, can I choose what it plays? Oh my god. Whoa. But I don't know which one to pick. What do they like? How do you pick the right one? They live all over the place. Is there a way to figure out what they'll like? Ambiance-wise? I don't know. Oh, look. They like bird pellets. When you said the word food before, it sent me into panic. I started rice like an hour ago and forgot about it. Oh my god, is the rice okay? Is the rice okay? That reminds me, once when I was younger, I was like very small. My grandparents were babysitting me and my sister. And then my grandma's deaf, by the way. So, like, she has hearing aids, but she's like very much like properly deaf. And she just gets distracted sometimes. So then once she was making rice, she didn't hear that she was cooking. So she just completely forgot she was cooking. And we were small, so we didn't know what she was doing. And then she left the rice to boil over, and then the rice was like burning, like the rice was black, and then it started smoking, and then the fire alarm went off. And then we were like, that's not good. So then we had burnt rice. What? Yeah, and we did. We were like, Grandma, the house is on fire. But it wasn't actually, so it was fine. They're in Africa, Asia, and Europe. So I guess Asian forest or... oh, they're not in the jungle, are they? Asian forest. If they don't like it, then we'll change it. They don't have power? Oh my god, is it too far away? Are you kidding me? Please. What do you mean no power? Oh, heat map. Give me power. Where's my power? Okay, so if I move it very slightly, it will be fine. Okay, good. Let's put it right there. Perfect. Incredible, amazing. Everyone's happy. I'm underwater. Most of it's okay. The edges and the bottom were burnt, but I could easily scoop them at low. Oh, that's fine. So I have like 6 cups of rice cooking to take it to work with me for the week. Oh, you're fine then. If it's not like burnt to a crisp, you're fine. Okay. Anyone want to name my flamingos? You can. We now have 2 flamingos, and they're gonna be starting a big family, so they're gonna have hopefully 7 billion children. So that will be fun. Can't wait. Oh, the bottom was black. Yum. Inca, behave. You only have one thing on your mind. Aw, my flamingo's here. Hello. Aw, hi guys. Looking so pretty. What do you want? They're not gonna be happy about the plant situation, but it's okay. Filters, species. What is this thing called? Is it just a flamingo? It's probably a type of flamingo. But I don't know which one. I should check. Greater flamingo? Greater flamingo. I did know. Greater flamingo. Please. Show me everything. I know they also like the forage box thing, but if it doesn't tell me that they like it, will they still care? I don't know. And that's news to you? No. I'm just saying. They can get a sprinkler. Do you guys want a sprinkler? It'll be so cozy. And then you can get a mirror thing. Aren't mirrors like bad for birds? Don't parrots get like stress from mirrors? They start like fighting them. Anyway, I guess they're flamingos, so maybe it's different. If the game tells me to, they can have mirrors if they want. That's fine. And then you can have a food bowl. One here, and then I'll also put one on the other side. Because this place is quite massive, and I don't want anyone to starve. And then I'll put some water fountains around. I fight my mirrors too. Oh my god. Nice. I for some reason I get so many TikToks recommended of people talking about like hamsters and like the most random pets, and I'm like, I've only ever had cats. Like, I really don't know why this is important for me, but you know, I still appreciate it. I love that I know that hamsters need a certain amount, like 8 inches of bedding or something. I don't know. What do you mean enrichment 0? Calm down. You love it here. Right? Okay, the terrain is miserable. Also, we're running into lag a little bit now, but I think it's fine. It's not unbearable. It's just because I have to leave the game unpaused for things to happen now. And that does not work properly. What?
I got a doorbell.
Oh my god. How? What did you need for it?
I don't know the name. It's like 2 sweet corn.
Oh, I see. Anyway, I really want bibbin, but I don't know how to get soggy bread. So unfortunately, no bibbin for me. I'm gonna have to adjust all what you want. It's lagging, please be nice. Okay, they've got loads of water and loads of space. Will that make them upset? I hope not. They can get some short grass. Wow. So nice, so short. I will make it higher. I don't know why long grass is the default. Because most animals don't even like long grass. And then I'm just sat here trying to cover all the long grass when the long grass and the short grass look basically the same until you're close up. So it's really hard to figure out where you've even still got long grass. Horrible. Anyway, it doesn't actually matter. Okay, now we need rock. Like over here, maybe? And then over here. Oh, now we've not got enough soil. Well, we'll place loads of soil. Don't worry, game. We'll do it. It's fine. We'll put some here. And then I guess we can put some rock like along an edge somewhere. I don't know, that's fine. And then soil, loads of it. Wee-hee. I feel like soil just goes in the places where they'd walk loads. In my head, at least. Like, soil goes by the entrance, because that's where the humans are. And then it goes by the food, because that's where they all gather. And then it just goes under some stuff. Okay, now they're happy. We're all good. The enrichment's not very good, but that's not too bad. Also, there's a Diddy and a Diddy? A kitty? Oh my god. Brain. Aw, that's cute. It's a kitty on a cloud. Oh my god. Also, I just saw the cinnamon roll. Now I want a cinnamon roll, and I can't have a cinnamon roll. That's upsetting. I want a cinnamon roll. Heather, do we have any snacks I can eat when I finish streaming? I'll eat a little bit of everything. I'm kidding. A lot of things. No, we finished the Lion bars now. Yeah, we only had 6. We ate them together every time. Heather's so offended. Rude. What? It's 6. They're just massive, so they look like a lot. Eating my chocolate and drawing detailed view of my dirty kitchen. Living that art school life. Oh my god, I love it. Also, Inka, I want to say I love seeing all your little artwork. I love it. It's so fun. How did I spend all that money? Oh, that's horrendous. Oh my god. Construction costs? How expensive is this stupid fence? Oh lord. It's fine. You know what you do in that scenario? You go to facilities. You go to guest facilities. Maybe not. You go to finance. You get one of these and you put them everywhere. One over here. And then I recolor because why not? Because the standard colors of these are stupid. I will go for yellow. 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 And then it's yellow. And then I can duplicate it and put it wherever I want. Woohoo. Okay, we put one up here. We put one up here. Oh god. And then we put one on the other side as well. Here. And here. And this is how you get rich in Planet Zoo. They will just throw money in there whenever they feel like it. Anyway. I need to make some money before I lose all of it. Leaving the game unpaused is like the big struggle when you're trying to do anything while streaming, because that's when things start to break, but it's okay. Oh, we have our first people. Hi guys. Anyway, I really like watching your things, Inka. It's so cool. Your drawings are so nice. It makes me want to draw. I haven't drawn in so long. I need to like sit down and just try it because I love drawing, but I haven't done it in so long that I'm like, I don't know if I can do it, and then what if it looks bad and then I get upset? But like, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna look at my flamingo. Hi. How's this swim? Oh my god, it's like properly swimming.
Oh, yeah.
That's so cute. What? Me neither. It's kind of hard. Do you have the like sleepy man in the box unlocked? Do his tasks. Yeah. I like the ones where it's just like collect this and then I collect it and then they're like mushrooms and stuff. Oh, I'm really not doing a good job at farming. Anyway, what are you looking at? Are you if you're gonna say that you have a bad view of the flamingo, that's because you're in the wrong spot. You absolute idiot. I don't want you to watch them from here. Is that really the best spot you can think of? You're kidding. Why are you stood over there? You can go over here and then you can look at them up close. Planet Zoo, these people are not very smart. Look at my little flamingo. It's living its best life. Looking gorgeous. Anyway, look at the little everything. It's so pretty. This game is so pretty. I love it so much. Sunsets are gorgeous as well. You'll love them when we see them in a bit. Okay, wait. Hold on. I'm not doing any research, which I should be doing. Fed research. You. Do flamingo research. And then, see, all of these I've already researched. Common ostrich. I only had an ostrich for a very long time in my other zoo I started, so that's why. And then, what's important? Maybe barriers would be helpful. So I gotta have some less ugly ones. I guess souvenir shops could be fun. We could get some different ones. And then we'll keep the other one ready so that they can actually fix some things. Most of my art looks bad, I just don't share them. See, that's part of the process though. I've only ever seen you make cool art. I feel like I'd love to just go through your sketchbook. I feel like that would make me very happy. Because your art is very impressive. Sorry, that's loud. I didn't realize I was doing it next to the microphone. There was something on my mouse and it was upsetting me because it was touching my fingers. Let's go. Please don't lag. I don't get why they're stood here. But, you know, you do you, I guess. That's an interesting spot to be watching the flamingos from. I want to build a little mountain of rocks. Please. So what I do is you get terrain stamp and then you buy a cube and then you make it way less big because wow. And then you make it tall and then oh my god, it's flying. That's a bit too big maybe. Maybe we don't make it like massive. And then you just it's like Minecraft. I miss when I had a Minecraft phase. I was trying to find the crying emoji. There we go. Oh my god, nice. Thank you, crying. What did you notice? You just noticed what? Kitty. Oh, kitty. Oh no! Why is it doing that? Okay, I guess we'll just leave it like this. This is fine. What's up? Why are you stood here? Are you done playing Ooblets?
No, but
What do you need to do?
so much stuff.
Yeah.
Why'd your hair so curly?
I don't know, Heather, but I'm really happy I don't have to go to uni tomorrow.
Yeah, I know, that's cute.
No, but it looks so messy. Everyone would be like, what happened to her? Did
It's
she
just-
run through a bush?
The curls, they're like in a different formation than the one.
Yeah, they're not doing what they're
Can you
supposed to
see
be
the
doing.
camera?
They're having a little dance
They're
party.
like shorter. Like normally it's like wavy, that's it.
They're having a party.
Dude.
I don't know. I made a mess of my hair. This isn't helping. You're gonna make my hair greasy. Don't.
You don't have to do that.
That's true, but still. I'm still streaming. Kitty got approved? Ooh, nice. Are you still waiting for any other emotes to get approved? Or not? All my emotes go auto approve, which is very nice. Because waiting for emotes to get approved feels like it takes 7 years every single time. It literally doesn't, but it feels like it. I'm like, why am I still here? I'm still waiting. And I'm incredibly impatient. Wait, is that a no, that's fine. It's hovering a little bit over the water, but not like a painful amount. Anyway, my emotes get auto-approved, which is very nice because that's also the thing that gives you access to follower emotes. And follower emotes are very nice.
Can I show people my diary?
Yes.
This is my diary.
I need to write in mine. When you're showering, are you going to shower now or are you going to wait until after stream?
I'm gonna shower now.
Aw. I was going to be productive after it was like, I can, after you, I was like, after I stream, then you'll shower and then I can write in my journal and be smart.
Can you feel too gross?
Yeah, no, you should go take a shower. We played Just Dance today. So.
Don't tell me.
What do you mean don't tell him? I'm showing off how sporty and cool we are.
What
do you mean obstructed? Can I not put water here? Why? What is obstructed? It's because it's hanging over. Because that is, you know.
What is that?
It's a mess.
What are you building?
I don't know, Heather. I don't want to speak of it. This is a mess. I made a big mess. It's gonna be a waterfall, okay?
Whoa.
Shh.
I just didn't see it.
No, I get it. Me neither.
Did you still want me to do laundry?
Oh, if you really want to, that would be really nice, because I do really want laundry done. Do you want to do it?
I either have to go with greasy hair or with wet hair.
What's worse? I think if you put your hand up on, no one will know. And also, no one will be down there. It's 9. I doubt that people are doing their laundry right now, and if they are, then they're probably in the same boat as you, as they procrastinated their entire Sunday, and now they're sad, and they have no choice. Oh my. Really?
Yeah.
It's horrendous?
3 washing machines just started a minute ago. Maybe it's a Sunday night kind of thing.
Why is everyone doing laundry right now? I mean, I guess you need your clothes for the week, and then you realized you don't have any clothes, and you realized because you were trying to pack for uni, and then your life sucks. The streamer has spoken. She is far too famous for Heather hands to touch her. No, that's not the issue. It's just, you know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say either, to be very honest with you. So, go me. That looks like a cube. So,
I'll
you know.
shower then.
Have I'm not a child.
Your hair's just so curly.
I know it is.
I'm amazed.
Ow.
I'm so sorry.
You're making it worse.
I know, I'm trying.
Look at me. I look like an in-game hairstyle. You know in like games when the hair goes like out? They give such an American sounding accent. Heather will hate that. You said that. I'm kidding. But Heather...
She does though.
Yeah, I know, I do. I know I do, but it's not my fault. I watched Americans when I was younger and now it's just happened. It's not... I didn't do it on purpose. It was an accident. I promise. I'm not doing it to bully you, Heather. It just happened.
Share your screen again.
Oh, I should. Thank you so much.
I'll shower.
Thank you, bye. Anyway. I feel like my accent kind of just, I don't know how it happened, but it became very American, which is weird now because now I live with a British girl, so.
Yeah, but why isn't it going good?
I think now it's too late. My accent can't be changed anymore. It might be changed like a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna.
My accent's changed.
Yeah, but your accent's more intense than mine.
Yours is. What do you mean?
I don't know.
Mine's so natural, and yours is so like.
Excuse me.
It's. It's like.
Mine's like natural, and yours is like hard on the ears. What the fuck? What's that supposed to mean?
Gonna clip.
No.
Okay.
I never liked these.
I know.
They're
Especially
so
when
stupid.
someone else, like as a kid, and your mum's trying to push it against your head.
Do I look cute? I don't think so.
You do look cute. Look.
Some more American than me because mine's Southern and more than Standard American. Oh, well, that's fun. I feel like I sound very generic American. I don't know. American accents have so many different versions as well. Like, everyone knows that British accents, there's like unlimited accents. But like, there's a lot of American accents as well. Don't really think about why does this not go all the way up to the top. There's also a lot of Dutch accents, but even I don't really like, they're not recognizable enough for me to really think about them either.
I wish I could tell the difference.
Honestly, me too. No. Okay, now I can't play the game or my flamingos will run away.
I can spot a Belgian accent though.
Oh, I sure hope so. That's very different from Dutch in my opinion. But I don't know. I feel like to me, if you can't hear the difference between Belgian and Dutch, that sounds like, to me, I'm like, how? That's like not possible. It sounds completely different. But like,
I'd never heard Belgian before.
Yeah.
To compare it.
You would send me TikTok and be like, what is this? And I'd be like, that's Belgian. And you'd be like, oh, I see. I get it.
I remember my friend telling me, she was like, oh yeah, I hate the difference between like Dutch accents and Belgian accents. I was like, there's a difference. Like, you can tell the difference. Because she doesn't speak any Dutch at all. I was like, how can you tell the difference?
Maybe she's listened to a lot of Dutch, but not learned it, which is...
That's fair.
Also, please... Oh my... How did I get here? I keep accidentally pressing hotkeys that I didn't know even existed. Anyway, please ignore this big box of... Ignore the box of dirt! It's a work in progress. It's gonna be a waterfall. And I just... Shh. Okay, so now we get the... Where is my waterfall?
Good look.
Thank you. Look.
Oh. Yeah, and?
It's a waterfall. No? Why are you squeezing my neck?
Which way?
What do you mean, which way?
Where's the water falling?
It's... Heather, this is the top. Waterfalls don't just exist, okay? Waterfalls in this game are a little confusing.
Do you know how waterfalls are made?
By waterfalling.
What?
Why is this not animating? Hello? That didn't do anything. Excuse me. Hello? Oh, wait. Nice. Okay, well that will explain why that top part looks a little off. It wasn't aligning to the surface. Anyway.
I just don't know. Is that whole thing gonna be waterfall?
Yes, no. I mean, I'm gonna put rocks on it. Heather.
Like a straight line of waterfall?
There will be... No. There's gonna be rocks on it, and there's gonna be like certain parts are waterfall, and then the other parts are not. I don't think you understand, but that's okay. It's what the what happened? Okay, put it... I take it back. I don't know what I'm doing. Leave me alone. Thank you. Also liefde is ein water. Where did my waterfall go? I'm singing a Dutch song about waterfalls, by the way. If you happen to be confused about whatever that was. I don't get it! Am I stupid? I swear I'm not stupid. Where are my pieces up here? Hello? Oh my god. No, I clicked the wrong one. No, that was the right one. I'm so confused. I need that one. Huh? Oh my god, I'm so lost. No, I want the other one. Stop! I'm pausing. This is too stressful. The water's in the way and I can't see. Give me... Okay, there we go. I'm so sorry. That was unnecessarily stressful for all of us. See, there we go. That's what this was meant to look like. sort of. You know, it's something. Where is the water that's falling? Okay, so that's not good. Move that. Oh, that's better. Ignore it a little bit, because this is questionable looking. We're working on it. Ignore the big box. I promise I have a vision. There's gonna be like rocks everywhere. I promise. Okay, I'm gonna have to get rid of this water. Unfortunately. And then... flatten to foundation. Size. Do it like this. Because I need it to go into actual water. Otherwise, this is obviously not going to work. A waterfall does not fall into sand. Okay. You know what? Heather may not see my vision, but someone does. I can feel it. Someone here understands what I'm trying to do. Okay, that's what it was before, right? Yes, okay. There's a lot of work to be done here. I'm trying to be cool and creative so that it doesn't look boring and uninteresting. It's a work in progress. Waterfall bottom. I see it. Thank you so much. Even if you were just saying that, I would still appreciate it. Is this the right size? 10 meters. Okay, it is. See, look at that. That is so cute. Look, it's a bit ugly, but we'll get there. I should not have made this a big square. That's what we're learning here, but I can adjust this water later, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh my god, are you gonna run away? Because that would really hurt my feelings if you did. Are they gonna swim towards the fountain? The waterfall? Because that would be really nice of them. Look at them swimming in the night. Ooh. We had some vet research, thanks. Also, I think the lag went away. Surprisingly. I think it just kind of does what it wants. Oh. Are you guys supposed to be stuck? Are you just... Did you just stop swimming? Are we floating now? Interesting how they just stopped doing that together, but... Here's I'm back now. It's been a minute. Hi, hello! Welcome back. Good to see you. Did we not learn anything new? What was the point of this then? Oh, well. Oh, we got water. Yippee! Okay. See, this thing is fun, because that means water will pour. So we get a waterfall, sort of. We already have a waterfall, but look. Look how cute. Wait, can I? Hold on. I must improvise. A little. But like... Okay, this is... Now we're going a little crazy. But like, can you blame me? Oh, I can't put it there. Okay, what does that look like? Oh. It looks like the wall's crying. Okay, maybe not. What are we playing? We're playing Planet Zoo. It's zoo game. It's you build a zoo, you take care of your animals and stuff. It's really fun. I really, really like it. It's so cute. Rome wasn't built in a day. Actually, according to historians, it took 1,229 years. So you're ahead of schedule. Thanks. I bet they were also doing this kind of thing. Love that. Anyway. I love history facts. Thank you. I searched it up myself. Very nice. What biome do you guys live in? Give me your information, please. Okay, so Africa, Europe, and Asia. And then literally any of these. I'll take the temperate rocks, because they'll match best. Oh my goodness. I need to drink more water. Look at my pink waterfall because the sun set. Oh my god. I didn't spill water on my hand this time. I did that 2 times before, and now I didn't, so it's fine. Also, can you see how it's gone dark now? Crazy, right? It's 9:30. Which is a normal time for it to be dark, but it's been getting dark so late because it's been, you know, summertime. So it's kind of like crazy. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I'm very excited about the fact that it's gonna be autumn again. See, the thing is, usually I used to be a summer girl, right? I was like, my birthday's in summer. I love summer. Child me, that was a big mistake. You didn't realize that summer meant, you know, the planet's heating up. We have global warming now. So summer is not as fun anymore as it used to be, because summer in the Netherlands now feels like summer in France, except we don't have like the ability to cool down here because, you know, it's the Netherlands and we don't have AC, we don't have anything else to make you feel comfortable in heat. I know that a lot of like hot places still don't have AC, but like living by a coast and like having an ocean to swim in, that's actually nice. Like our water is not very swimmable, I would say. I mean, sometimes it is, but it's very cold. Swimming in France in the sea, gorgeous. Also, I've seen too many jellyfish on Dutch beaches. I don't think I would like to swim here. Just personal preference. But I used to love swimming in like France and stuff. In the sea on the beach. I used to love swimming so much. I've not been swimming in forever now. It's been so long. But my mom used to call me a sea otter. Because I used to swim so much. And I used to love it. Like if we went on holiday... Did a kid just speak in my ears? Hello? Oh, probably. That scared me. I didn't realize... I forgot I turned the volume up like literally like to the max. That scared me. Anyway, I want to put that here. See, once again, you need to trust the vision a little bit. Because this is obviously still not very good. But we're working on it. Oh my god, the water looks so pretty because of the sunset. Oh my god, crying. Okay. But I used to love swimming. And now I've not been swimming in so long. Heather doesn't even know how to swim. She kind of does. But like not really. I'm saying all of this without Heather here to defend herself. But we've talked about this before, so it's fine. Anyway. Not been swimming. Actually, the last time I went swimming probably was with Heather. On my birthday. A very long time ago. I turned 16? 17? 17. 17. Not 16. 17. My vet research. Wee. You can keep going. We don't have any other animals to research, so keep doing that one. What is happening outside? And then the phones will be here in like a week. Oh my god, that's so fun. That's so exciting. I haven't gotten a new phone in a very long time. Oh my god, they're mating! Look, they're all cute and pink. Oh my god, it just pooped. No. They're both pooping. Guys, look how pretty this is though. They're so pretty and majestic looking. Oh my god, and with the sun. This is so cool. This game has like such amazing graphics. The characters in this game, like the little humans, they're obviously not like the most amazing, but like that's not the point of the game. But like the animals, the lighting, it's gorgeous. I love looking at this game. Like I could just watch the animals forever. They're so pretty. I love them so much. The animals in this game were so pretty. They're literally gorgeous. It brings me a lot of joy. What if I make like 2 small waterfalls on this side? And then like, you know. We get it, right? Sort of. You're about to have babies? Oh my god, that went really fast. You're in water, that's not safe. Anyway, I didn't realize they were pregnant for like a week. I see now. They're not gonna have any issues. I know their social group currently is too small. Soon they're gonna have like loads. They're gonna have so many kids. I need to make sure that we prevent incest. Because I kind of forget that that happens. And like the kids can't mate with each other. So you're gonna have to get rid of something. Okay, you're gonna have to get out of the water if you want to give birth. Oh my god, look at it! It's standing like such a flamingo. Whoa, is that the baby? Why is it massive? Excuse me? You're so big! Huh? What? Why is it flamingo-sized? You did not give birth to this, did you? It's 0 years old and you're this big? In what world? Look how massive it is. I'm sorry, that makes literally no sense. What? That must have hurt. I know. What in the world? That must have hurt bad. Jesus. I want that one, but I need to unlock more build items before I can do that, which is really upsetting because I built that. I just want to use it. Anyway, well, that was interesting. I did not know they were going to give birth to such massive children. But that's an interesting one. My god. I swear, there's literally no way. Are there animals that lay eggs in this game? And do they, like, lay eggs? Now I'm doubting myself in everything. Seen how big kiwi eggs are? I might have to Google that. Kiwi. Oh my god. Kiwi bird. I love kiwi birds, by the way. They're so funny. Kiwi bird egg is the first thing that shows up. Unless my phone's listening to me, which would be horrifying. Okay, please. Oh my god! This is it compared to its skeleton. That's the most massive egg I've ever seen in my entire life. Look at it. Look at it. Oh my god. Whoa. Oh, kiwi birds are so cute. They're so cute. Oh my god. Look at it. It's holding its little eggs on its little feet. Like, look at my egg. It's mine. Look at it. Look at it. Aww. They're such silly looking birds. They're just round and they have a massive little beak. Got tiny little legs. Anyway, no wonder they're endangered. I know. I think that's one of those things where you'd be like, I think I'm alright having one or no kids. I feel like that's one of those where you like you experience it once, you're like, absolutely not. I saw a whole thing once about how apparently in humans we forget the pain of childbirth. Like, out of, I don't know what to call it, but like humans forget that how like actually painful childbirth was. Of course you don't forget that it was painful, but you forget like how painful. So like you kind of like humans kind of forget, and that's why they have babies again, even though they were like miserable the first time, because humans like don't really think about it anymore, because eventually they're just like the need for wanting another child gets too big, and then they forget about how much it hurt, because your body's just like, nope, you want another kid, you want another one, which I find very fascinating. Anyway, I have no desire to be pregnant. Luckily, can't happen to me by accident, so that's a win, I guess. I love that my poor flamingos have nothing, absolutely nothing, except a waterfall. And now I'm just gonna give them another one. The top piece is here. Wait, they'll be so happy with it. They'll be so happy. Oh, that's in the wrong place. I love that I tilt my head as if that's gonna help me with the angles. Literally isn't, but it's fine. I'm gonna have to find a way to cover up the other side as well, but we'll think about that. Heather carry baby? Would she want to? I don't think either of us have a desire for pregnancy. Pregnancy is very traumatizing for many reasons. The thought of like what that would do to me is horrifying. Absolutely not. Also, I'm 20. I will be okay without thinking about babies. I like to think of that not being a possibility. Okay, hold on. Nope, that's wrong thing. Okay, pause. Oh, Heather's not here. Heather's in the shower. Otherwise, she would have contributed to the conversation. Anyway, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there's this like girl on TikTok that makes videos. Oh, that's massively too high. But she makes videos being like reasons why I won't have kids or something. And a lot of them are just horrifying. Like, absolutely not. Not for me. That looks like it's in the right place. It looks like the water's moving. Okay, perfect. One over here. Only way I'll have a kid is either adoption or if my partner wants to carry, because I'm not doing that. Exactly. That is scary. I would rather have my body live. I think I'd be really miserable if I was sick for 9 months. I don't think I'd live through that. I don't think that would go well. Being pregnant is a big no. I'm glad we all agree. That makes me feel happy. That no one's like, that was the best time of my life. First of all, I think that's a lie. I refuse to believe that. If anyone ever tells me that, I'm not listening to any word they say ever again. Fuck them kids. Alright. I wish I could have stayed longer to see the greater flamingo. Well, I'm not making you leave. That sounds like something you need to discuss with somebody else. Also, I've just spent 4K on them stupid waterfalls. That can't be right. Spent 4K on something. Or 3K? I don't know. Spent too much money on something. I had 20K a minute ago. Anyway, this is what I wanted it to look like. The box situation is still not right. But the waterfall itself, looking good. What? How did that get there? A friend who wanted kids almost her whole life got pregnant, almost died. Someone wants another one? Absolutely insane. Oh my god. That's so interesting. Why would you put yourself through that? Maybe I'm not the one to know anything about this. I don't know what I'm talking about, but like, that's so scary. Ugh, it's making me shiver. Is she okay? I know. Oh my god. That scares me. How did we get to the topic of wanting kids? Oh, the massive egg. Not egg. The massive baby and then the massive egg. And then somehow we're now here about humans. At least we don't lay eggs. You know what? Maybe eggs would be better. I have a question. Would you rather be pregnant or lay an egg? But like, the egg would be like a full-sized baby. So I don't know how pleasant that would be either. Because the egg has to like, you know, be a shell for the baby. So it's slightly bigger than a baby. I feel like egg is still the like reasonable option. Because you don't have to deal with like, you know, carrying a thing for 9 months. How long are eggs in a body? How do I even Google this? Because would you know, like, if while you're creating the egg, would you be aware of it? Because you'd be very pregnant, like, size-wise, because there's no space for us to have an egg inside of us at the moment. So maybe we'd be built different, but, like, there's a lot of questions I have. How do I Google this without it, like, how long is an egg in a kiwi before it lays it? Does that make sense? It takes 30 days to produce a 430-gram egg. I mean, don't we lay eggs every month, though? I mean, kind of. They're little eggs, though. Egg would be smaller, though, because, like, the baby grows inside the egg. Yeah, but the egg would still have to be big enough so that the baby can, like, fully grow in it. It still needs to grow to full size, because the egg's not going to grow outside of the human. Anyway, apparently, a little kiwi bird, not the fruit, a kiwi bird, weighs 1.3 kilograms on average, and lays an egg, that's like 300 plus grams. So that's like 1/4 of the body weight. I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, that's an interesting fact I've never thought about. I never really think about the fact that, like, eggs exist inside of a body. Like, with chickens, I kind of just, like, the eggs just exist. But, like, where were they before? I don't know. I never thought about it. Now I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, I don't know how to feel. Oh my god, what happened? What happened? The joys of mother. Interesting. Anyway, I feel like I choose egg. You know? If you're gonna give birth to a massive egg or a massive baby, maybe a massive egg is the better option. But is there really a better option? I feel like egg. If you're only pregnant with an egg for like 30 days, I mean, you'd blow up fast. That would be so scary. You might, like, rip your skin. Let's not talk about the details. Heather's gonna get out the shower, listen through the door, and be like, what the fuck is she talking about? What do you mean, eggs? Did you know that eggs are the biggest cells in the human body? I mean, cells are minuscule, and eggs are like... Eggs? I never thought about it, to be honest. But that's interesting. I should do some more landscaping. This place looks so sad. And then people are gonna be like, this habitat looks depressing. This is so bare. The flamingo looks bored. Shut up. I just got here. Anyway, petition for humans to lay eggs instead. If only that's how life works. Imagine you could just start a petition. I keep thinking there's something flashing, but it's just like car flashlight. Like the headlight, not flashlight. That like shines through the tree, so every once in a while it's like blocked by the tree. Anyway, imagine if you could just do a petition for something like that. Like, hey, we no longer want to have humans come out of us. We want to lay eggs instead. And then if enough people agreed, it just worked. That would be fascinating. It's one of the only ones that can be seen by naked eye. Fascinating. Never thought about it, to be honest. I feel like I might have known it, like a little bit. Oh god, where did my rock go? Because it sounds familiar, like I feel like I knew that, but also that might just be because it's like it sounds to me like it makes sense. I don't know. Anyway, imagine if you could just vote for stuff. But then I feel like, I don't know. What would people change about humans? What is one thing that another animal has that you're really jealous of that humans don't have? Because I think there's a lot of things. I don't know if I'd want to fly necessarily, because I don't think I'd want to have wings. Because would I want to give up my arms for wings? I don't know. Because I feel like humans kind of need their arms. And I don't think a lot of animals... Are there animals that have arms and wings? Iguana color changing? Oh, that's a good one. But I don't think there's... Is there animals that have arms and wings? I mean, insects. But that... I don't think that counts. Because like birds, they don't get to have both. So... I think that would be worse. Because we kind of still need our arms. Bats have little hands? Oh, like on the ends of their wings, don't they? They have like little fingers. Bats are so cute. Heather has a family that's very afraid of eggs. Eggs? Oh my god, not eggs. Afraid of bats. But I love them. When I used to go camping, I remember once we had a lot of bats on one of the campgrounds, but like small ones, not like scary ones, like just like tiny ones that you can like see when it's getting dark outside. And then my mom and I would get like the really tiny rocks and we'd throw them up, like throw them in the air. I don't know if this is like cruel or not, but I was like 9, so don't bully me. It's probably even younger because I don't really remember where this was, but it was somewhere probably in France or something. And we would get like the tiniest little rocks, throw them up, and then the bats would like dive towards them. And it was so cute. You'd see them like flying and I thought it was amazing. Anyway, I love seeing bats. And when Heather and I went picnicking last week, we saw some bats and it was very exciting. You just see like little birds, except they're not birds. They're bats. But bats are so cute. My primary school, they like built a new one and then and then they were gonna tear down the old building and then they couldn't because they had a bat problem and you're not allowed to like remove you're not allowed to tear down the homes of bats. So then they just had to leave up this massive old school building because there were bats living in it. Little flying plobs. They're so cute. Heather, what is one thing that an animal has that you're jealous of? Like one ability or like, I don't know. Like would you want to have feathers or like lay eggs or something? We were talking about this. Okay, so don't ask how we got here. But like
I got out of the shower and then I heard you say, does any animal have wings and hands?
Yeah.
Oh, it's weird.
No, but like, okay, so the question was, would you rather lay eggs or like be pregnant for 9 months?
Lay eggs? But how often do you lay eggs?
See, that's the thing. See, we were analyzing this. Apparently, a kiwi bird, which lays the most massive eggs in the world, they're like 1/4 of their body weight. It's really scary. But I will. Do you want to see a picture? Yes, you do.
What?
A kiwi bird with its egg. Anyway, we were talking about, would you rather have like an egg with a baby in it, and give birth to that and be pregnant. Apparently kiwi birds are pregnant for 30 days. So we just assume that humans would also be pregnant with eggs for 30 days. So you would get really pregnant really fast, but you'd also be gone, like it would also be gone really fast.
Would you also birth eggs every month if we didn't have a baby? How does it work?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't think about that. Would we? Okay, another important question. Would we still lay the egg if it's not fertilized?
Yeah, right?
I think so. Oh, but that's horrifying.
Not that I know how eggs work.
Realistically, if you did lay eggs, you'd probably lay an egg every month. Okay, that makes it a little bit less pleasant.
Every
But
month
look at
you
it.
die.
Isn't that horrifying? That white thing is an egg. Look how big it is compared to the bird.
Why does it? Can they not just, like, grow?
Eggs don't grow outside of the body.
Like, why?
So you would always be pregnant? Interesting. Maybe that's worse, but I guess our body shape would be different.
But you'd trade your period for an egg laying.
Oh, that's true.
If it just feels
And
like...
pregnancy, you would have to, like... You'd have to be in pain a lot for, like, giving birth to the egg.
I think birthing... I go to the toilet every day. I don't think an egg would be a big problem.
Different hole. Oh my god, what a conversation. Anyway, Heather, how we got to this point was my flamingo gave birth to the most massive flamingo I've ever seen in my entire life. This is the baby and it's basically full-sized.
Oh, a flamingo egg's big.
I don't know. You can Google it if you want. Anyway, I googled how long...
Your phone's so small.
Oh my god, your phones are small. Okay, but it's still better than yours.
Flamingo egg for sale. Flamingo egg yolk. No.
I wanna... How big are flamingo eggs?
Oh, they're pink. Oh, that's so cute. Or is
Aw.
it a
Fake
scam?
news.
Oh.
You're so easily... you believe everything. Heather sees this picture and she goes, oh, they're pink!
Aw.
Flamingo yolks are not pink. This is fake. Flamingo yolk is not pink. Anyway, they've got massive eggs.
9 meters.
9 millimeters.
Oh, that's tiny. 9 millimeters.
No, that doesn't seem right.
9 millimeters.
Oh,
That's a baby flamingo.
That's small. Look at it. It's a baby.
That's a baby flamingo. Why is it not pink?
They grow their pink feathers later. Oh my god, look at it. It's in the
Oh,
feathers.
that is cute. It looks like a baby swan.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Oh.
Wait, look. I want to show you this. This is very important. We're not playing the game anymore. Look, it's sleeping in the feathers. Tell me that's not the cutest thing you've ever seen. Oh my god. There's so many pictures of it. They just lay in the feathers and the wings. Their little heads poking out. That's so cute. The eggs are not that big. Like, look at the feet. So, the size of that flamingo is ridiculous. They're supposed to be mini. Yeah. They're supposed to be tiny little babies. Oh, look how small it is. And it's got massive little feet.
That's so cute.
That is so cute. Why don't they look like that? That's so cute. Oh, now I love flamingos.
I always love flamingos. I think it's because they're pink. Like, as a child, I was like, they're pink. I like flamingos. You know?
They like red bell peppers? Oh my god.
Really?
That's so cute. Anyways,
Is that true?
I don't know. I will believe everything. Except pink yolks. That might not be.
Oh, I see a square thing now.
Do you get it now? I don't know how this happened.
Oh.
I only noticed that like a few minutes
I
ago.
get this bit, but like, what's all that?
Though that still has to be, but I'm running out of money. Not really, but like I've only got 16k left, and I feel like I need to earn some more money before I spend
So
all
you
my
just
money
don't
on fat rocks. They won't care about a hump of
You
sand.
could put another animal exhibition up there.
That might be a bit too small.
No, but you make it a bit bigger.
How would they get up there to watch the animals though?
Put a bridge.
All the way, like, that's very steep.
Oh yeah, you meant to show the game.
Oh. Sorry. Anyway, that would be very steep. I don't know about that. Anyway. Heather likes my cube.
That's not right.
Aw, but I thought you liked it. Oh, that's so mean. I thought you were being nice. Aw.
No, I mean, I see what you're trying to do. That's what I meant to say.
That's not nice. I see what you're trying to do, but like, Oh my god, look at this. Can I hang these off? Oh my god, please. God. Yes! Oh my god, that's so cute! Oh, this is amazing. That's so pretty. Yes, please. It's a bit much, but like in a good way. I think I'm done with the first part of the assignment. I can send photo. Hold on. Yes, please. I would love to see. Share with the class. I'm going all out with these because this is so pretty. This is so unsafe. Look at them. They're gonna fall off and that's dangerous, but not my problem right now. I have pretty flowers to place. Oh, I can even give them like the little tree part. Cute. Does that make sense even? I feel like it would grow up against something, but maybe. Okay, share with the class. Art studio. Oh my god, kitchen! Wow! That's so pretty. Inka, you're so talented. You're so talented. It looks so good! I'm so impressed. If you ever need cool art, go to Inka. Because Inka's very impressive. Inka's helped me out with drawing emotes before. They're very cool, they're very nice. They're very impressive. Okay, can you please show me terrain? I want aquatic plants, please. I swear. Okay, what if I turn this off? But I saw someone put like lilies and stuff. Am I not? Oh, they're here. Okay, well, I don't know where they were hiding. Maybe I'm just blind. Anyway, you're very talented, Inka. I'm very impressed with you always. Blue lotus. I need this to not align to surface. So, oh, why is it? Big fail. Okay. I was gonna say, now it's all weird. Anyway, Inka, you're very talented. And I love seeing all your art. It's very cool. Do you still have your own command? I think so. Is there an Inka command? Someone please. Someone try it. I don't remember. I think it exists. But I mean, at least it used to. But then I moved all my things over to Moobot, so now I don't remember. Oh, that's upsetting. Oh no! I don't know where it went then. I'm gonna... I probably didn't move it with all my other commands. I'm sorry. I had to move them all one by one, so I probably missed it by accident. My apologies. If I remember, I'll put it back. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that I made that I made you like look it up and everything. And then it didn't exist. I promise I thought it did. And then I realized I moved them all to Moobot and I was like, wait, hold on. I was like, I don't think I moved them all. And then I got nervous. So I have to have a promo command for me here. Why? You helped me make art and you've made cool art for us before. You've done commission. And it's easy for us to give you a link, to give out your link when someone asks. Because you've made stuff. So you deserve it. Also, I put it there. It's not like you're here talking about promoting yourself. I'm promoting you. So then it's my stream, and then I can do whatever I want. If I want to promo you, I will. Ha. We can put some of these. Oh, now it's floating. But you do deserve Inca. You're very talented. Sometimes I remember that I can use like a shift key and move it down, and other times I don't, even though I do know deep inside. Oh, these are different. I like these more. They look nice. Okay, and then see, I can hold shift and then move it down. That's way easier than going into X and then doing it that way. Anyway, we've had so many weird conversations today. Why were we talking about eggs? No one will know, but that's a good thing for you to think about. If you're ever running, oh my god, it's flying, help. If you're ever in a moment where you're like, what should I be thinking about today? Think about humans laying eggs. Have a deep, important conversation about humans laying eggs. I don't know. I'd be intrigued about everyone's opinion on this. But, like, how many people do I know that I would start a genuine conversation with human eggs? Like, I don't think there's a lot of people that would be like, oh, yeah, sure, that's a normal conversation to be having right now. Which, you know what, is their problem and not mine. Okay, I might leave it at that for today because my throat's kind of hurting. That, you know what, that's not that bad. It looks a little green. It looks a little fine. Never asked Heather if she'd be willing to carry a baby. Would you ever carry a child? Would you ever be pregnant?
At the moment, no.
Heather says no. So, honey. Because
I don't really like the idea of it.
me neither.
I would love to have a child that's genetically ours.
Yeah, but it can never be both of ours anyway.
Maybe in like 50 years.
Every animal that lays eggs only has one place all things come from, so rip. Oh.
So it comes out your butt.
Everything comes out of the same place an egg comes from? There's so many things to think about here. I never thought I would be thinking so deeply about laying eggs. And now here we are. What a time. Okay, maybe I'm happy we don't lay eggs. I'm not sure yet. Haven't decided. Who's playing what? Who do we want to raid? Do we want to raid a friend? What is everybody up to today? We have Rochelle is playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. And then my friends aren't live. Do we want to go say hi to Rochelle? Okay, hold on. I need to mute the stream before it screams in your ears. Okay, it's fine. I made it. It's fine. Okay. Pooping while having an egg sounds even more terrifying. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Like, the egg is still cooking, but you... Oh, no! There's too much. There's too much. Too many thoughts.
I have a question.
What's your question?
I'm gonna type it.
Okay. Do you not want to say it out loud?
No.
Valid. I don't know what it is that you're gonna say, but... I'm nervously waiting. What is this? Look at these little hairs. I thought my hair was being normal, and now it's got this. I don't know. What's worse, you lay an egg but poo follows, or you get a poo and an egg comes out. Oh. I don't know. The wrong thing comes out? Oh no. I don't know how I feel about that.
I would rather you go to puberty and that comes out.
Maybe. I feel like I'd be more stressed about laying an egg. So if an egg came out accidentally, that might be nice, because then you don't have to worry about the fact that you still have to lay one. But that might just be me being a nervous person. I feel like I'd be nervous about laying eggs. I don't know. Also, Disney Dreamlight Valley looks so cute. I want to play it, but I can't. Oh my god, the game's gonna end. The game's gonna end. The raid's gonna start. Ah. Have fun watching Rochella play little cute Disney game. Thanks for hanging out with me. Goodbye.